Okay, good afternoon all. Welcome to the 2024 Valorant Game Changers Championship Berlin press conference featuring FlyQuest Red. Media, you will be able to ask questions to all players and the team coach during the press conference. Please state your name and outlet before asking a question. If you are joining us in person, please queue behind the mic to ask your questions. If you are joining us remotely, please use the hand raise function or drop your question via the chat to ask your questions. We'll also, without any further ado, if anyone's got the first question, we'll kick it over to Arnab first.
Hey guys, Navia freelancer. My question is for Coach Jovi and Tia. This is the second time you guys faced Zipto Esports last year as Team SMG. What do you think have changed since the whole in the whole year, individually by yourself and them as well? And what do you think was the reason which made which cre- I'm really sorry. What was the reason of which you think that led to their win and your loss? I'm sorry, we can not hear you guys.
Oh, hello? Hello? Can you hear now?
Yeah.
Hello?
Now, yeah. Yes. Thank you.
Can you rephrase the first part of your question?
Yeah. I wanted to know how different it has been facing these girls once again on the opening match, and how do you think individually you have performed compared to last year in front of them, and how much they have changed their play style and you guys have adapted accordingly?
I think we performed well. I think we obviously could have done better. Last year we had some unfortunate circumstances that were unfortunately out of our control. And this year, we're coming in as a full squad and able to prep the way that we wanted to. Just minor mistakes that unfortunately we didn't come out on top of because of it. But we showed a lot of great things today that we should be proud of no matter what.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think this going into the champs this year, I feel much more confident, obviously, than last year. We have a full squad with a lot of practice, and I have a whole nother year's worth of IGLing on my belt. So I expect much more of us. And I know that the only reason we lost today was losing to minor things to ourselves. So I'm still confident going against any other team in this tournament.
Thank you guys, and all the best for the rest of the tournament. Also, just to quick add on, you guys were like having fun on the stage, and it was really showing on the stream as well. So just keep having fun. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the question. If we can have one question at a time, just to help with the players answering the questions, that would be appreciated. Moving on, we'll go to Sports Keeda now.
Hey guys, I'm Sneh from Sportskita Esports. My question is for Coach Joey. So you called a timeout at the 10-9 scoreline when things sort of started to look very tricky for your team. What was the discussion done during this time that eventually led to the overtime and made things super close?
It was very obvious how they were playing, and just had a few reads that we were able to bait out some things, and it was exactly how we wanted to play. But it was more of just making sure that we tightened up the way that we were playing more than anything, because we were playing the rounds out great. We were just dropping the ball on some minor key things that ultimately favored them. So it was just making sure that we we're back on focused on what we should be doing and how we should be playing, and just reminding them of a few key things.
Thank you so much, and good luck on the next match.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll go into the room next.
Hi, friends. My name is Sierra Zovi, just an online freelance commentator. My question's for Thea. Sorry you couldn't beat your demons from last year just yet, but I know you guys are a bottom bracket or lower bracket run team. You've done it before. So what do you think was the biggest takeaway from the match today that you're going to take into the lower bracket in your next match?
Well, now we have experience on the stage as a team. I think that was a big thing for the first map. I was definitely whiffing a lot of shots, a little bit nervous first map, but I think we all got a hang of it, a feel of it, how it feels. Yeah, I think we could definitely 100% pull off a lower bracket run. I still see FlyQuest in the finals, winning the whole thing.
Perfect. Thank you for the question. Pedro, I'll go over to you now.
Hey guys, Pedro, Romero, independent journalist here. Thank you so much for giving us the time to do this. I'm gonna send this question over to Joby, the coach. Already in this competition, after the first day, we've seen plenty of instances of the two maps that were just added into the map pool, them being pro and split. So I want to ask you on just your take on what those maps has been in terms of scrims and also in the official side of it. Any difficulties, any things that you feel should be addressed, later on down the line? What do you think about those kinds of things?
The map's never changed, so it's the same map that we were playing, like a year ago, or not that long ago. It's just seeing how the new agents that weren't able to be played on those maps, see how they flow now. So a lot of the fundamental stuff are still the same. It's more of just seeing, can you change anything when it comes to it? Like, deadlock on split, for example, and things like that. So that's ultimately what it comes down to. Unless there's like a major map change, everything basically stays the same.
Thank you very much for the question. Anna, back to you now.
Hi again. This time my question is for Dodonut. If I'm not mistaken, this is your first time playing on an international stage. How the experience has been, and did you feel nervous going to the stage for the first map?
I'll definitely say when I first walked in, I was really nervous, but after stepping on stage and having my teammates around me, I was pretty calm, not that nervous.
Thank you.
Thanks for the question. Last couple of questions now. I'll kick it over to Ravish.
Hey guys, I'm sure it's tough lot today as usual, but I thought y'all played absolutely incredible. Real quick, I just want to ask y'all on a much lighter note, as I try to do, is just look. I've heard really mixed reviews about the feud in Berlin so far. I've seen whole peaches not being cut. I've seen unsalted chicken. Would y'all tell me about your experience on the things you've gotten to have, either something decent or something absolutely horrendous? I would love to know.
McDonald's, right? I think.
McDonald's is phenomenal, but German pizza is absolutely terrible.
Dude, the coffee is strong.
Yeah.
Coffee is extremely strong.
Everything is less sweet.
It is less sweet.
Yeah.
Donor. Woo!
Yeah, big donor. The donor kebabs. Oh my god, so good.
And the breakfast is really solid too.
True.
Hell yeah, W, love that. Awesome. Cheers, guys. Thanks.
Thanks for the question. And then last question in the room, please.
Hello, Zobi again. I think this question is best for your coach, Jovi. So interestingly enough, you guys have played the most series out of any team, 11 more than the closest, which is Shopify Rebellion, to get here to Game Changers Champions. So that means it's a lot, obviously more VOD material for your opponents. Is that maybe a contributing reason to why you've opted to play some of the newer maps? Because you guys had a really colorful map pick compared to the other first two series. And is that also maybe a reason for opting for these newer meta agents as well, like Phoenix, the Deadlock on Split, etc.?
Yeah, I will say, winning OQ1 for GC3 gave us a lot of time to prep for a bunch of different things, try out different things, and find some interesting comps. Everybody talks about our Haven now, so things like that. So, everybody likes to copy other teams, and I feel like this game has a lot to offer and things that you can do. He's got to be willing to try it and see if it fits your playstyle. And I think ultimately in the last 2-3 months, that's what we've been exploring, and we found some success with it. And with every other series that we play, it's another learning experience. So it's been fun.
Thank you.
Of course.
Excellent. Thank you for the question. And that concludes today's press conference of FlyQuest. Thank you very much for joining us. Press will be back very shortly with the second press conference. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.